We've been in that sector for long. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
on the load to China, identify challenges.
But I don't do it. But I am a friend to the environment. You see, this whole thing about your kind discipline. There are a lot of factors that meet for me. Contributing
in discipline,
where your society, you bought NCC for each year, you bought road safety for each year. Say, Obidi Bonnie, say, be some fun, nan okum nipa. Yet me dina so den aka nyame na ma nyame na agie. Some mindset na you kroma is also contribute to the indiscipline. People kill,
then we blame nature.
Then we think nyame na ama, nyambe na ama. For me, I've always said, every religious man, 5 minutes of your time to preaching, you can use it to do civic education. Let's not blame the constitutional institutions. Yes, but religious platform. On a traditional area, it should be part of the advocacy. So, any man for this and common. Because I don't know abono, I drive for whatever they are there. Because society now a way say, Obiafo say, even though I buy energy taxes, no, ye label bibia on the head of Aban. NCC a uka amasem uko omakachi no ko biso mo for 7 years. Sika hini amom. Are you getting me? People into what betina na okasi omuko di fufu. Wako eni lala so awenya fufu kakra wabedi wo kwanche wano. Usu kwako di bi nu government money nu. U bon echi wa ha.
Nukpenu.
So
populism we no.
No, don't do that.
Let's address the issue. We're raising issue about funding.
And I make say funding has always been the excuse.
No. But it is a real issue. It is a real issue that is. Funding is cardinal when it comes to operation of government institutions. Me operative assembly da. NCC is part of the assemblies. I have never seen assembly budgeting and budget for NCC before.
Oh, but there's a budget.
Assembly now okay. Paper budgeting is not about release.
But special budget committee of parliament. Omo ya allocation, omo do omo budget.
Master,
don't say
you see.
Oh man, na koyet is the way. Me time will be na me den omo babesia. You don't do that.
You see.
You don't do that.
Hey, Collins, Unyadi.
Okay.
Collins, you are not Unyadi.
Okay, so communications and brands manager, Game Park. Ewa Omanisu.
No, see me.
Good fellow, day of faith. I point to say. Hello. Okay, so
the best you.
Okay, and transfer. Who's the best?
My body.
Not now. Your customer fund the no person was a problem. Why?
My boss Amici.
Why?
Me better my boss Amici.
But if you expect something genuine,
me better money. And the boss said my boss is a good artist. My bonnet.
That's not the matter.
No, Collins is trying to be diabolical.
No. The point is that if say BB Koso or national lotteries, then go here.
Exactly. We have right to speak. Yes.
It's not about Samuel. I mean, he's a good fellow, brother. Good fellow, Aquaba.
Awa in Bibia Bako.
Oh, Yamiadum, Yepemula. Be a camera.
Mulani de Ukum, Alaba.
That's it.
Now, with a bit of clarification. Now, and me tell you, now, populism, my brother, Nukpenu yet, and go, and yet. Now, you're at America, which here, you're real political people. And to know you in Jama. The technocrat at the NLH can respond. Yeah, politics, will respond politically. And Nukpenu knows what. When you say politics, no, I said I saw what I'm here, but I can't say, before, I didn't propose it, and Ejuma banker to banker no. In the strictest sense of it, at 7.2 to 8 meter. Loto Ghana and Brano, Eshe NLT, Obia Opete, Omani Ejuma, will come through the route called the Lotto Marketing Company. Over the years, because of how we're managing the process, the banker to banker also got a certain a promo, and back and forth now. More the tax force 82 or more power, there were some court processes and all of that, and there were some pronouncements. The court thought that they are also Ghanaians, so we should find a way to integrate them. In the year of 2021, Obedi Director General, his view was that these are Ghanaians also doing business. What they are doing in the strictest sense of it is illegal, which the court admitted. But let's find a way to bring them into the regulatory bracket. Na Juma Omo Yeno, abayin to me who na abayin soon to me your friend is saying taxes on. You are Nukpenu or your banker to bank and say, what your taxes ma bayana. He doesn't, because there's no scheme that does that. So the only way the management and board led by Yera could then, his view was that would move back in the bracket no mutia licensee Emma Abaya, at least that's one. You are getting some revenue for government because Sika it goes straight into the consolidated fund. That was the view of Yera, and he started implementing that. The difficulty about the licensing regime is that Yera Nukpenu say when they started this conversation, after they started the process, so Munchia a certain amount to start the process, they were supposed to put forth one writers across the country. Because I said what you need in the writers across the country about that. Some of them underdeclare because the number of writers are one and also better into the process to validate all of these things, and it takes time. And it is good for the process and it's good for them. Which say write a BNU what Nisika our started the license regime at the NLA. Taxes didn't offer NLA oh go for banana metia one verify in Jano.
Okay, so good fellow Menti we are simply enough here we have a situation where maybe banker to banker operators three Ekaboom normal raise about 7 or 6 billion just purposely for the licenses, no. Now as we speak, Omonsanka licenses.
No,
because right.
Oman process. Utia license fee new year. They are supposed to bring forth one more writers or one more juma. There's a list of writers that they are supposed to submit. And the NLA is supposed to verify all of these people. In that verification process, 9 years, 2 days, Ejuma. We admit that maybe there are delays. But it's not deliberate. And you shouldn't put it out to say, no, people say, Obi Ejuma, no, people say, oh, you say, Obi Ejuma. People say, Obi Ejuma. It would have gotten police and the military and the security to come after everybody. This person is somebody who is trying to bring all of you under the bracket so that and the point is that we also need to find a way to also protect the customer, because there are times that at the NLA, oh, Makucha Loto, I say, Medi 1 million, me call right and in your own Bakuna also closing on Miko, also known Bakuna say, on Yajuma Mano. And all of these, it is the responsibility of the regulator to protect the customers. Into a process. It is not because we do Sika buy and actual license and I'm not going to open. Even there are times that even as part of the process, they even need to show bank guarantee. We over a certain amount, we can rely on the bankers to pay. All of this is, it takes time to verify.
But that's the conversation we are having here, good fellow. Good fellow. That's the authority led by good fellow. That's the conversation we are having.
Led by Yereoku and a guy. You think that they want to do things stably?
That's the conversation we are having here. Nukpenu say, Nukpenu tinase no. wabo sesame ewuku ni trim po a no ode ba no oshia eye banker to banker for no. It was fantastic. The challenge the challenge
but politics are Nukpenu, you know. We are in a political season. We know that these people have numbers. He knows what he's doing. That is what, as a communicator, I would want to correct that impression.
No doubt about that.
What's that? And all the two say, oh, and in Kofor, no, Kofor, I just said, Kofor, no, music, but if I say, I'm out for the process should be followed so that everybody would be protected, both the customer and the writers. And it's important that we find a way to get time for them to do the writing. Because the license is now. Now when to declare or writers in no be Edwarding a baby, now win be back. Now on when to mention no be back and then say, this is a verified writer.
Okay.
How come this person is selling and this person is telling me he cannot pay? How would we be able to resolve that?
Okay.
So while we are looking at the interest of the banker to banker of the operators, we also have to find a way to protect the interests of the customers.
Good fellow.
And that is critical.
Good fellow. Medase. In fact, me realize this and Kawe House of Folk in Teman Kayan Kwe Nimsa. Medase. Medase pa. But quickly, but me for we swing trem na fi member back to your conversation. And I am kind we are men carry on. My friend trem we are.
But Mati said delay.
So from Gridco, power supply challenge, major system disturbance. The Ghana Grid Company Limited, Gridco, wishes to inform the public that the Ghana power system experienced a disturbance which led to the interruption of power supply to some consumers in Accra, western and northern parts of the country. The incident occurred at 14:41 hours on Thursday, June 27, 2024, when the Accra Central Achimota line tripped due to a fault causing other transmission lines to also trip. This caused a number of generating stations at Abuazi, Kumasi, and Tema to also trip. Restoration commenced immediately, and efforts are underway to restore supply to all affected areas. Gridco apologizes to the inconveniences caused to all affected consumers. It is signed Jifa Bampo, Manager, Corporate Communications Section, Gridco, and Kebi.
Oh no, my idea. No, Gridco idea. Okay, me say ana mepe. Asem ni si na mo aba na mo abechi na public no. Ye hunu PR. I think they've done well.
Mani we na semen na ya.
Oh no.
PR.
Oh, why do not mean blame minister? No. What we are saying is
in a minute. I think Abia Miami Nakumangu fellow. Obi na friend is Nukpenu. But
you said what?
One, I never attack NLA Nada Sami. But I believe he had a good intention. But within the process, akakwemu nipa bebre na sika akodim. And I think we, because you see year 3 ya kaska bum ni akotua. You see na anti na yan fani writers ni value chain bra. Quality fambra. Ebia anti di ni akọ, we di ni akọ. Me mentimi enya because you see the writers are not static. And now we be chro. Within 2 weeks, it is not accurate to get a data in that system.
But you pay the writers?
No. Commission Benyano. No. And then 2 man 2-3 books are or no the ban of it here.
Quick one. Many are Nukpenu. A bar sebi Lutons and Sem media oyaki. No, from what I said, may share operations of NLA, any gaming commission in general. Me from what I said, transformation and to NLA akohono. Abua mine, what ye can
but government is not getting the needed revenue. That is the problem.
But we're also talking about
you're not getting it.
Yeah, now you're rolling it out. No, yeah, Papa Chubasi.
Nana delay Nana Mama Brown Nana Ba na mo for omoka homano because omudiaba say omo be contribute 55 omo eka man dey Nana Mama Brown Nana Ba na mo delay if you ahwa dey memfa ne dinka ho
Nana Mama Brown delay anamwa
say the ne ba na me dey amount so dem mention
Pacho Pacho
hopes in wives so
Pacho
gift ya doye
can can say so fine gift
yes someone for no some can hopes in the wife
press gifty
with hopes in the
wife
onya hwehwenye
no. Now the game is now settled. So we have His Excellency the former president, flag bearer of the NPP. Sisi is settled. It's settled. Once Asempa talks about it, it's settled. Cement, the minute are regulating the front, Maybe you can start with cement and sand.
Exactly.
Also, the trade minister trying to push in that regulatory space as a price control key. There were certain areas. The minority says corner sabre because maybe no man are okay.
Get me control prices for Ghana.
Cement specifically. Cement specifically.
I didn't raise the price because 2017. 2017, the cement is saying, let me say 20 cedis to 17 cedis. It was some small amount. A day when I man a free abedru has a day inputs ni implements no more use here. Importation components ben a woman ama cement born abedru. It's not just regulating the price, you have to also look at the economy, the economics of it. And some bit me aka say regulate price of a commodity no. Now we nim say near my day yes our commodity no. The implementing the inputs no a ball form and almost a raise prices. Why do you specifically cement see ho sell percent or regulatory price? Intina you papa near friend say me fini dimpo ni dinwa or can't say it is not about politics. It's about looking at the issue holistically. Cement manufacturers CEO, cement price regulation needs dialogue, not politics. Because I don't know why we have just singled out cement. What is it in cement now? And don't want a walk tomatoes here 5 cedis.
You ever tomatoes and commerce?
And I make a corner cement and one. Intina and this year, and your politics. See, Candia economy, the failure of the economy. And I cover way by the depreciation of our city. Ultimately, the implements are all more imported. They no more imported, or more the cement and money workers. Is it the input? Is it labor? What is it? Na ebu also crampa, almost also crano. Yen waha, and only bono crowd or form chain gasem.
So the price of cement
cheaper.
The price of cement was 8 cedis 50 pesos
in 2017.
In 2008.
Yeah. 2008.
And then in 2013 it was 20 cedis. So
what is making it go up like that? If 8 cedis to 20 cedis, 6 years. What am I saying? From baby Ejina say another 7 years, a huri bear say 1,000%. From 20 cedis and it's almost 120 for a bag. In your mind, before we start the argument, let's find out what is causing the price hike. You can't just get up and say so by regulate. We buy airline regulate the sale of when one casa won't take factory a cement. As a buying on the factory cement and only the because we are buying what's the factory cement. Now we name the inputs and the implements. Now we would the more cement but I'm a private or compete my private sector there and I conform. And as in Crawford on top private sector then because I buying the near cheaper because a buying is able to get all the resources they need at a certain a price of equilibrium. Ubet me aye then. I break it even. I need too much profit. But I buy factory cement. One day say to one factory, cement factory in Kahu. Inti aye den no aka say. What is the competition? And him fan what they come. What did me and me private sector? We need baby I'm a family clinker. We need baby I'm a family me paper me de chechere. We need me labor also by doing chesha oh she anything. Is it not just some political talk? Send our baby no. Why allow private sector to take the space? Into all this time 7 years, the government could have be forecasting. The leaders of this nation should start forecasting into the future to see say a stress any idea ni see corner cement bedroom be say 10 cedis and 20 cedis into say ye program and ye plans mommy emphasize cement factory count as a priority because nkrofo be see that. Number 2 say government nka OCC dan and or ye introduce prefab and ye introduce briquettes and ye because briquette ye dey na ye sawdust. Oko timber market I saw that the ejegu kerosene gum near ya no and he introduce treated wood that you see dan anka cement born anka eren anka beko form. Okay,
so maybe listen to the import of why maybe he made that way. Enjoy carries it as a Trade and Industry Minister Kobnata now Alhaji Kobnata Hill.
Now first no nya Alhaji.
The so komeka benti Alhaji.
Obey nsa no komeka.
And you see no when you draw more attention in parliament and no the DNA says Alhaji no.
No, it's important.
It's important. Hey, it's important.
The other way on
the aggregate all this time for you.
Faith belief. Jetunza.
I mean all this time.
So Trade and Industry Minister Trade and Industry Minister Alhaji Kobnata Hill Hammond has insisted that introducing a legislative instrument to regulate the prices of cement in the country is in the interest of the general public. He explained that cement prices consistently see an upward adjustment, adding that despite several conversations, manufacturers failed to put up a cap on price increase. Somehow, something has to be done about this. I think it behoves those in responsible positions to ensure the good people of Ghana are not fleeced. I am not comfortable. I don't believe that we are getting good prices for all that is worth. I think there's something fundamentally wrong with the pricing of cement in this country. And that's what the minister believes. You have a kind of arbitrariness in the price of cement. It's been so haphazard. I strongly believe that there must be some sanity in the system. He assured that a regulated price will not be forced on manufacturers, but rather through a collaborative discussion with a selected committee and cement producers. As such, though, this LI, okay, so that's probably the reasons why.
But the language is very indefinitive because we a minister and yet it's like assumptions. My research tells me that saying a bag of clinker cost maybe 1 cedi. Input paper 2 cedis. Where you into see a canvas the profit across to swa as a cement no maybe 50.
Before you proceed.
No, Nana.
Hold on. I am Manikwano yes of business. Manikwano, we are being a saquon.
There are some makers.
Hold on, Pacho. I told him doctor, engineer, and art water. Or say the humble suggestion and in the submission. Hello, my Dr. Nana Twata, a local government service. Former Central Regional Minister.
Former MP.
Former MP for KEE and okay. Or say, with respect to the government, the government doesn't need to have a cement factory to know what goes into the production of cement. What the private sector does better needs to be allowed to do, but it needs to be regulated by government.
No, but
my submission.
Please, you see, if you have a free market system, you don't go regulate it because most of your market system. What do I say? Government say is a technique. Say the private sector not have too much power. Government should be set up a factory or no cost no.
About form. Metro mass.
Metro mass.
Do park of VIP.
Otimasi.
Because me mama mo konya say ope bidi abeto me cement. But also ko bi wa koto
there. And as it goes like that, they will be forced to bring it down. Share taxes ni Uber. Taxi ni
Uber because Uber born
from say am taxi for no. Almost try a shit. Otimasi, it is a government it me set up a factory no also produces cement ni bi. No form because government will more access to capital or writing on cars or per profit marginal profit breaking even to make the company survive and astronomical profit. Next government yes no because and only dear no private sector won't mention.
So are you saying there's
the interest rate I would ya unim baby akwakwagini loan or the year juma unim baby a wonya the raw materials free. We need baby a bag no decision we need a cost so how can you come and say so?
So are you saying that specific to say for instance public schools or we should in back of private school?
Public school. What I say into a woman's made back public school now say do back private school.
But Abama Akwanya say public.
Yes, public
health. Abama Akwanya say
health, yes.
Public health Kolebu
but so cra medical.
Wasem
go has Kolebu doctors now no but ubenya better care because maybe in pound and them Kolebu so no ubenya the same care but maybe pressure na wo ho no nya sa luxury no.
2% to me was cement
yes by your dear na wo no ya wadwen say because me ye bi dia na me nim say na etie intimate me aka kire wo set bo no so because dia me ye no say ni say netie
na say Ministry of Transport omuni transport owners na so regulate the fares of the country. Ministry of Transport they regulate the
I said almost the metro mass na hwan there anya government there
to so interest
and then the metro mass na is STC anya government maybe and then be a private sector be abem into interest interest womuntu no timi ka kire wo mo say me de na me ye no ebo no ye say into the opposite wo gin maybe too much because me nim say me de no say netie so what am I say into wo timi ka so me makwa fa me niam ani ba bia me fa me niam now so baba be regulate say minister na kasa he should be able to tell us me believe say a bag of raw material we 2 cedis na wo mo ye ni nyina awia maybe cement never 5 cedis. It is almost the G15 cedis and not just almost profit too much. Where and you think assembly fleece. And you think you need to have data on your hands to tell us. Say my yes sir investigation we and I may who say A B C D E into no almost see. Now you just can't say it's a fallacy. I say, oh we're fleecing. Think strongly believe no. So person we yes idea we now person bring it down prices and you think you do some research, do some work because we go tomatoes from Akoma down or the bank line. But just say Adroba obeka cho say in between the transport or befa handless or befa or bank or mobile use tomatoes no the ebe share the ebe pro obeka ni nyina into the cost.
Now, that means government cannot intervene on any of these for our citizens.
The private sector about the NPP for private sector. Private sector or no catch us and the cost. Ozimasi, as a meeting the cost, not making profit. Now, cost now will meet near my baby room or loan. Who are buying to so loan crampuna who payment no and to say will be a private person. Or afa workers. Otemasio. Niema bebre. How can you dictate to be on what's what then? And I'm also saying that it is time I move away from cement. I DC dine. Okwa broche nye dine foundation ye cement. Dia can yina other materials.
Asempa FM.
Other materials no more day.
Asempa
even if you use plaster board.
We should look at alternatives.
We have to look at alternatives.
Are we endowed with those alternatives?
We should look for it at the Ghana yen because if we had those alternatives, then a cement for no who see a giant cement in Umbuta. And I reducing it. I won't bet one more.
Your cop and prune near fire.
And then there may be brew, pempurefe, a dear for wood and say a dear dime. Ebi awo ya see the foundation near treated dianama. We are insulating against electricity. You feel light and this man and nobody near my baby or briquettes. a friend is saying coconut husk and they bidum DCC dine store dust over call market one timber market on near she a tree a day why ye di jatum yake kabo ma itimi de ye itimi di sida kwa brochira or ebinum kra be fa o ha de ko na ye de cement na even ye weather no kra El Nino ni de ekoso ni enkrofo bi bad luck nti no and nsuo kra anto krofo bi bad luck and nepen mehu say June and 29 the whole of June pete go nsuo ato twice.
We are part of nature and climate change. We are student of climate
change.
Maybe
need students because you bad luck for ensure them say nyame na climate change or so nyame na men season be higher than you can climate change you kwa brucha winter is winter summer is summer. Nothing has changed. Other than yen kwa dey do nsuo ento. Yakopon bu afu. Until the point is that nsuo nto na dey hwese ne ye weather ikura hye na dey way electricity cost ro ne ade. Esese a movie away from cement. Pure brick, block, not them we should start changing our minds, being innovative. Minister for Trade, 1 year innovative. One for innovative, money Western house in the company, the counterpart, or one can see any, and then your friend of collaboration, your friend of forward thinking. No one can see any interest in cement is any secret. How do you come and regulate or no private sector? Any regulated BBI can't why has this single out cement? Because the escalation of prices is not limited to only cement. A big escalation cry more than cement now working. So why cement if it is not for politics and populism? But
already tomato, for instance, commercial ready for Kasifa once and government can do something about it. And government is doing something about it. Of course, it can't be now. Once your finance minister catch us there, you be within this shortest time,
oh, Master Jai, okay. What's the shortest time you be doing?
We'll see the strength.
And the yen see me in Pekasao. They be almost cassa and the city no benya one day and the city no I TikTok.
Sydney TikTok.
I TikTok. I was why now sorry, I was why I take for a tickle, I was why now ye baby. It was see a big who they want me who you who I be come on and can't we don't want to hear because he had bread. Say the debut kunusi or better car my car no mother debia no go kada besivo. And no be no more yeno. Into or per se, ye, man and can't ye why, ye, betting me, I say, at the end, at tia by 10 cities, at tia, Mrs. Sidney, no, to dollar net by 9 cities, 10 cities, 8 cities, who's all ye baby. And yes, a tiba by 15.95 was why ye baby. We are not joking, we are not in Yagro Ghana, because you see, Miss Ida, you see to dollar the Metiana both, because 2017, 100 cities, $38, and net $6.
That comparison is unfair.
Why is it unfair? Why? Oh my! Why is it? Tell me why is it unfair?
So when you said that comparison is unfair.
COVID and what? Ukraine.
Maybe it could be part of the reason.
Well, no, COVID Ukraine for no levels here saying Ukraine near the hotel no crowd no inflation here say no war.
Let's have also. But Nana and then the say my hair for no sanet here.
I don't believe you right there.
There be the minister has no right to say cement should be sold at a price. The government must fix the dollar. And Nanaya, today, dear, I'm in support of what you are saying. Don't spoil it. As we live in land, we are in summer, but we started enjoying the sun just this week. That's climate change. And when you see the mindset of Nanaya, because you brought her to the street, she's not allowing others to share their view.
Oh, why?
Lamb today, they agree with Nanaya Jansen's submission on the cement conversation, but I still don't. But I still don't understand why cement is cheaper in my hometown when she done Tema. Okay. So.
Say your transportation.
Okay, so.
Shempacho me cement juma, and I may approach you. Omukache me say some the transportation ne ko ka ho a na pese kumase papa ja me ayi bi wo ho na pese me the ton cement o se me the transportation ne ko ka ho a me free yes me free ayi market no because me dey free Accra e dey ko no me the transportation ka ho a me ntimi nton so we have to look at all the factors.
Okay. Amahene Afripa na me hu de ntia CPPS struggle akonya kra no meba nana ya to bo nana
asema akoka di ankofa CVP
Okanto kwanya.
akofa CVP memnya sa
nana ya o kasa no na meti hase saman ti yedi na men kasa o kasa na me pesa be kire se o mahene me bu man a asema nana ya kan mema na tena nchen
we mata nchen
yo kan nyine
asema aka no
na de makasa mpesa mu bu man
me si me bu man a kamedo wadwena ade be mema no wadwene nyina me pia ma atena oni de tia me kasa dabi tie o mahene
asem na okay
Ghana fo be di ho ya pa
o be di me ho ya
aje de o ye politics
e de o di be di me ho ya say
ma me kasa mo ncho minister no intervention dey ban
what my figures
pacho tie me fe on say ye kasa no o ko fa dollar buy but dollar na quotation ade ma ye nyina echi no economic growth in 2016 na a little over 3.4%. As against say kra na ye go through COVID any niama cause as a result of global crisis in kra no economy net me grew by 4.7. No. And this day they name you cook. By ye dey you cook. No, me person me kire say what sem now?
Me ba short space. Na dey nko yi.
Do ma men kasa.
No an kasa say.
Ma men to aso. Minister na dey na wa ye no. Wan kasa no ntiase. Say minister say what the bill air court to regulate some selected commodities. No me ba. Oh. Mama nche wa de bia say de mraso bedwafo di won dwuma no na bia won tiase because asem no dey corner cry no it's a company by memo educate you on this is a very simple
Exactly.
Nukpenu pacho.
Wa mama nkasa onkasa enti o man de empese me kire ni say ade bi koso na won tiase you know humility ahombrase kwan so no wo say oh,
what tremu? Yeah,
before say minister no, or this bill no, ebe ko parliament. Or the akwa majority leader no. Accompanied by memo. Untimi nko kan tra say na ya atena aka ne tra no. Obaya research. Ehunu say pricing no say na eko. Na the way galloping no. Enu nti. Oh, na ya wo mama nkasa. What is this? Oh yes sir. Menu share bi unka se bio etino da bi woni me kosa ade na me so nya bote
no pacho man ko
what can sem bebre enunti o say oni manufacturers of cement because there's a petition from Chamber of Manufacturers of Cement awomda koto parliament say parliament ehwe na bill no airline e de akwakoto na de no so da ho na say 21 days so dia ayemra na yen withdraw na minister no may engage on and the minister ka say on countless occasion many mu hia etumufo say e kwan a mo afa so amoto niemem e kate enti na ya many wo ya adwuna na asem a wo kan say yes standing to other commodities and I could have anticipated saying you free and nanka you call a beer rice because kate no to be what did they mention enti minister na dwene yen ho say there be a kwan cement no mo ma fa ne say mo na mo wo musika na mo ye mo manufacture ne say nti no we free we ya say oh this week ya de be ko say ye nya ne sa na wona na ya ate ya aban eni to me to regulate. Do you know functions and roles of ministries? To initiate, to formulate. No, me, I'm educated on this because what demonstrates says, Senya diabolism there. What demonstrates says you are clueless about functions of ministry.
Look at this.
No, take a sem now can. Oh, no, now go where me day. That me that for movie time baby. Me my video share me for more there. Me there. Tina na ya nyabotre fa pen na church. Ade e wo mu nyina ne say. E was saying kaye nyina ye boy ensem Emma minister responsible for trade and industry say opanyini e Ghana for how say entimi mada aban en tutu niemem prekope na ekobi all in the name of say free enterprise economy. When the catcher will say free enterprise economy say tutu niemem de ope. We are building a nation. Say aban timi implement a price control mechanism and non say obia bet my do or my way mo. Because at the end of the day, no, it comes back to haunt all of us, including tenants on work room. Toto cement boom. Auto cement boma. Landlord no so say ya toto cement. Enunti no ene sa na tie dia ma me pass sa cost no on to tenant. Tenant so and home fifre et no ono so ton ade o dwom wo makola tudua. No ono so de ko. So at the end of the day no nana ya. Ye nyina we are being affected. Eti no say intervention bi ba. E wo say ye nyina ye sechere ya no ne ka say okay minister. We nku ade. Ye ma ye name mu no if they are saying say why engage yen ansa na odi ade ne koto ode a minister ye best say odi sa afro mu bio eno nkyere say after the engagement no ye be say nipakuo bi ebebo mu timu po wo man we mu na omo ye de ompe all because we are in election year eno tini atoto ne emem ye toto ne emem ye toto ne emem kra ye nia ye nko hye ba bi ye kaba syndicate kate na ekoso na at the end of the day the unbearable suffering brain nipa no me de intervention bi beba sebi ebema nipa ho atowon intervention beba Ghana for dodo na nya so mfa so say afeli aban anamu awutu idie ye ni age ho no me de am for it. It's about the people's welfare enye nipa kuma bi ane betimi a detective pace ewo oman we mu say ye de ye na ye kra emu enu nti emu na ye kra no yesusu say man to ye de mo no Ekosiisen knowing very well say ye global marketer ye niema ye tum ye local marketer ye niema e bia raw materials no ebo no ekosro but ye ntiment na ho enye hwe ha na ministry na wo ye do ato ase regulatory body no. Now what he was say chamber of manufacturers of cement. Attracted ebia ye be demonstrate. Yes, some be demonstration. But at the end of the day no, ye hwe say adia na wo mo push no. Beneficial to a majority of the people of this country na. Debi I don't subscribe to. Intermediate. Say discussion ne ba. Na say ufi say adia no issue no on tobo entie mu ya. Propaganda ne do baby a mimi aba no. No we dropping. MY. Okay, so MY. Entino, omahene. Messer say intervention aban no ediato minister no ediakwakoto majority leader nim say omonhwe no. Medie asema metimi aka say oh Mr. Minister say no kre say chamber of manufacturers of cement for no kire say oh no engagement no enwie pay dia. So be name pass say be we be regulating cement prices in this country. Na utkotie na yansem yokoka ye bi say nunti ye nya de be ma Ghana for ehun ato yen dia. Then very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
So Nana, today dear Nana ya nearly scored 100%. But for saying that is why CPP does not believe in private sector. Took off 70%. That's making her score 30%.
But that is our ideology.
Now, man, you can be about police. I understand. Say no, Superintendent Alice Obin. No, I understand. Say you know, every side department. No, but what I'm saying is on record. No, say you better fair to him. Okay. Say be a nyabo akaya.
Party ideology.
Party ideology.
Private sector.
In the first place, no. Minister KTM on Subanya
Alhaji KTM on Subanya Abanwe ni Bobre in terms of say bibi eko etia timemufua. Ni omuni said they will do firefighting. Any sustainable end. Share. When it comes to commodity pricing, Abanwe have become so clueless. Say yes, she say yeah. Say Ghana for benya fahudino, they don't have the idea. So one or two people mutinasi with a certain cabal of people who want to milk the system, that they will just pump in a certain mindset. Then the ministers take it hook, like and sinker. Because me tie Alhaji KTM me beside me say what the industry na say na does he understand that environment?
So you understand the environment and the
he went further to question the integrity of Dr. Dawson. Say, I don't believe so a PhD holder, so he shouldn't have lack of comprehension. Oh yes. And maybe how has he got into that? Watch the white issue. No. You see, why you do this?
Why are you disrespecting everybody?
Why?
Yes, you are disrespecting him.
Dr. Dawson, me know as a young man.
Dr. Dawson, you are discussing personality on this very important
issue. But that was what the minister did.
Asamna Kotia Ghana for none. I want you to speak to. What is? You know me, I'm
allow.
Stop it. But only no so no anyway na be na studio no mo kan share no mo bu jade o ye no hwe metie Alaji Hammond metie Dr. Dawson nia Dr. Dawson kan ni say minister nia odi akoto parliament you have not engaged us enough
na like regulative
enti adina wo pesa wo ye no factors na contribute to the production of cement you know my young fancy shame anya sa ube pass law we you will meet what you are expecting
the factors
because one clinker
understanding
money we
clinker one of the major productive elements in cement production and now here kasano most of the production companies import clinker no and I am telling you what.
But clinker, that's the case. Clinker, most of them.
No, but what I'm saying is, justification. Oh yeah. At the end of the day, you are hurting the people of this country.
What is this? So we can't discuss.
So politics into the let's think about the people and do things that will maximize the welfare of the people. If you don't do that,
you know I can do more than this.
No, Pacho.
Please, say justification when now a few people be on my hijack system no.
On my Pacho, you import clinker, now you import.
Major.
No, with dollar.
With the moment
yes. And the man is saying,
and what is clinker?
No problem.
The basic production unit of cement.
And the
raw material. Yes, the major production unit of this year.
Exactly.
Clinker. Anything say and tackle depreciation of the currency. Now all companies are still say the clinker from anonymous bar. Well, I look up as you meet the expectation.
Look at the current price.
Now, Collins, they are here and you fail. No company producing cement today is fighting government. They are not against government legislating. But you see, you need here and you need fata.
Now legislating no economy.
Now,
there can be there no problem.
There economy. Yenina a high
justice
because and we are brand here now ye juma na aketua unya usu wenya sasiki tuebi upese usi dan bia ne ekọ e was environment no e how bia but is it only about cement netia yetu okrom akrampo no ene 18 wheeler e ahin because of the price of fuel. It is only a minister na say what is affecting you think rent any housing upese so anoa men koso ewo ni minimum. We have a challenge in that whole sector. Cement is not going to contribute to whatever it is. The question again is your clinker base how well have we tapped into it to develop it? I know Bebrenano individuals na enjoy, but clinker so a natural resource. Omaini, you are too much on your phone. Look at me, I'm talking.
I'm reading cement education. Clinker, no. You know, we have a local person in this country.
Me say one of the biggest clinker deposits ever Otekbulu. So many, yeah, Otekbulu. Miami Chrome Sogakope Echirihonum, your clinker deposit, but it has not been tapped into. I know. We have a clinker deposit here. Your friend, your friend, your friend, Awiyakobe. Your clinker, big clinker deposit. You will be more a tiffy man team. And you say, your best dollar be hincha. How do we go into all these business? He said, Simafu, Gasemu, Empire, Jatao, then. On being now betting base. What is the extraction rate? About being him. Nay, Timia so much. So that Nyomodi Bano, be bring out soon when you clink on Omodiba. Omodi finished product just to bag here. Emrana Nigeria for the buy. I'm not. Nigeria for the buy here. Regulating market. I ne Oma coffee me. Na finished product on Modiba no more bagging. But uko
yes, sporting.
Uko cement production mo. Every cement producer I catch you say Mimi produce me cement based on a certain ecological environment. It is obi ko see dan wo nsuo mu a e wo cement e so okoto. Obi see dan on rocky area e wo cement e so oto. Obi see dan wo clay e wo cement e so eto. Enti se me makoto asase wo bebia e clay. Na mean say a bad dry season as assassin paya. It has a certain level and they affecting me down here. Say me cement and me kotoa. Me see me down here. Me nyasa reactive level. No. Enti all these things must come into the table for everybody to know. Say company wait on the cement 90 cedis, wait on the 70 cedis, wait on the 85, wait on the 100 cedis. It depends on where you are going to build your house and what cement you go and buy. Me above say there's producers are not asking too much. Or no business say, Minister, come let's sit down again. Your expectation will not be met. But calling their integrity to say comprehension to understand the LI, and I said they are criminals, they are thieves. They are just milking the system, and they just want to take advantage. Look, and their basic commodities. This is tomatoes, and no put anything into it. Yenya allies, yenya CIs, yenya acts, air bills. Has it solved our problem? We are a country. Governance is about pragmatic thinking. Maybe I do know. This current administration, the firefighting is too much. So everything, let's see how we can make some ends. Let's kill these people. Killing Indomie. This government, we're killing industry, we're killing companies, we're killing businesses, we're killing Indomie. Obi bi odi kiosk kwan ho Indomie anaju enya ene ni business egu. So if today Sima fold up, Jata fold up, Empire folds up, who are that is? You and I, how do we sustain ourselves in the system? This supposed to be serious.
So almost your more year life for a year cement, and your more year life for fuel. And you queen. 1 year life for increase in water bills, electricity bills are a IMF.
We die.
Oh, I didn't make a problem, my baby. 1 year life a very juicy, and as a best stabilize the water bills, electricity bills, fuel. Near who so many abre.
Oh, you dangerous woman.
Oh, just I mean, airline for Sanyama Winina. So, Mutimia airline, Betimia regulate water bill, electricity, fuel. Near who said, oh, my domini abre. Honorable Ekasan was say, a cement no, a few raffle. We a few hours you dying. Me who fear raffin was in a dime. I be affected tenants. Few sana ka we see ebe affect
if you run no
nanya
if you run
me if you ra kumasi me papa
nanya usifia na be if you ra na sa okoto
da be asie wie
if you any to one be see
obi ani ho ye fie ra wo si
nana ya say we dey asama me ka mu da ho
da be na nkas da yi
asa wo pe ho bibi wo pe bibi
will do everything possible to undermine this government just to make her daddy look like a viable
na me daddy no hinfa Mambont, me daddy be no okay.
That's what you
why?
That's obi anim.
Your mama. What do you mean you be mo ni papa?
Eh, ntino wo pia eh. Say na be ya wo nua be man.
Be mo di obi na pia mo.
Eh, enti ene nyabotre.
Dey be na sama me ka.
Be mo di obi na pia mo. Ana mo pia mo.
We are not going anywhere. NPP will win the elections. They wo ya fa hono nko be bia.
Asema pesa me tweme me tweze obi win ya na obi lose. Be bia no kra ne da na e de to. Na e kamo na akamo. Nti asema me ka na bu ana asema.
Papa minister na baso ne jade o.
But the minister me mo na baso so we are there nye de asemu ase chese.
Intervention be boy.
Wo the airline and a regulatory price. Hwe we dey me use o mo government me go for big government 2001. President go for buy a power no. Na milk esichiri pan no. Na prices no e wo soro. O ma hin tie me. O frankrofo we nyina dwadifo ni nyina ne o mo tena ase. Se na mo betimi aboa me. Ama abuya ye den akofom na metimi abu me ma munim ta afi na maba wo ma wo mo feel say wo mo kana momo no that is wisdom wakwanko ye airline nti say wo feel say cement na how aban a wo dey respect ma onya afi na abedi di obi akeketi wo nyai sa ade no wo nyai me wo fa no wo nyai sa ade no bibi ba sesi a no odidi obi aten enye because as minister for trial and wo honye sa no ye yo he used to talk to them dialogue mo kan o ti say oh me nuanum say ni esi kone na cement na ye problem nkrofo si dan say but there should also na me kan there should be also be innovation and protect appropriate technology ye betimi enya alternatives very very important cheaper say yenya sa cheaper sources here why dey be kwakoto cement the na so the airline be regulate price me sa mechanism me who be that into the regulatory price necessary say your price at a certain point and contract say na me hwa na dollar no aye flat rate tax ni bi no person ye no na dollar no any cedi no abo brand me kokko to clinker ye fa say clinker akra wo Ghana most times so hwekra Ghana products ne bo danger ama no ne de so ye fa say clinker no po Ghana e wa ha paste Pepsodent ama me you sorry
oh no mind away now.
No, I mean seriously.
You're looking at pricing. So
pricing.
What do you go call with?
Okay, Mati.
Pepsodent near crank of
near me what gun share or my juice he cry enemy. Abroche dia.
This is indiscipline.
Or form. What am I say? Intino, ye fan say nipa no kwa ye no hampa.
Cost of production.
Yes, cost of production. Easy. Who ye be? Cost of production. Yes, ne boy den chair.
Cocoa boiler can say about 200. And 220.
220.
Cocoa box, you know, cocoa phone box.
Yes.
330. And a 10.
We are now twitwa mo bebre.
How can you brood in Ghana?
Nti either na wa compare nti what are the basis say the foundation na ayi we gina so e kire say so ye la. Sorry as my hair like. Now with the capital price, obi enu ha would no Ghana chain me na ya mete, but the right thing must be done. I mean the right thing must be done. Me it's not about anybody and say is sense John the man Mahama where be dear no ye bibi ne nku ya meka. And yes we mean town will be the right thing must be done. Oko ye was okay cement for mumra. Dear Ben hamo amo prices Ekosiisen. What I say now when you want makasa yes so kwa kota say we airline regulate now no no hwe
me pacho
no abo ka tembi
na me pacho de
Manu
o kasa so minute so
This is indiscipline.
Please.
Oh, so someone on Kasokra.
Are you the host?
Oh, my work can be busy. Mama come.
Woman is you.
Also, also do so. Workers will be a can to me a lot of implications into making sure that some now kind what yes.
So
Because why? Also, about coming man not to say maybe because I am the Jawa some.
And then when you about what they and then you are born about so
that man on Bonabas. No more issues. Nothing. Maybe
so, but we and you know we need to take something out of what she said, especially when she says that look at options and the building materials. This is just meant to cry in the what are the alternatives?
No, you see, the point is
very good.
No, some of the manufacturers, the PR justification has always been cost of production, materials, raw materials.
But it's a reality.
May you sure pass it before the minister no the airline or the bill sorry. May you sure pass it. Why yet thorough investigation about their activities. Unim. I say what frame. What frame edit one him said there be a quanya more fast or more too near money. Anoshi. Here, o my henny. Clinkers are someone here, Ghana. Yes, Portia, DB, Burkina Faso, many countries, South Africa. As in Kayan, yes, millions of dollars in Yenya, I will my way. And it's a one quanko yet research. Now we say throw and omubedi ya wa dwene ba bi na menua Nukpenu omo propaganda no wa fall for abetina wo you know now we can say and
we still bring some into the country.
No, what I'm saying na say give and take ade propaganda for enhye no Ghana the other export any foreign exchange Uti, the same products be also so obi timi say okay Ghana the no bo form it may be Ghana.
But I'm saying that we still import.
What I'm suggesting is say na yes much as you do say more pem fast one no ye intimate na ho e ma no nye emfaso boom
coalition of stakeholders
what did they mention ye intimate na ho e ma no ye nya nipa ba akofo wo ntimi nya emfaso boom. Dear minister, no can meaning ya 100% say a bono more to no ye share world market, ye share global market, ye share more competitors. What can dollar exchange now? What's it?
Cement in there'll be a movie away from this cement.
Nana, yeah, can see. I don't want cancer, no, I know what you are. We are okay.
Cannot okay. As some Kenyan Fakwem now, we like to regulate cement.
No, you can't belittle a home minister's intelligence. No. The first your politics in Chester waiting the number from. You don't do that. But I want just to poo idea it's not right. You don't do that. You don't do that.
You're not being serious.
Nipana atem na agena wo ye
hapa na wenya no afi
agena wo ye won tiasia no ane say okay
pricing of cement which producers are saying no, it will not solve the problem.
Have you read the memo? Memo no the bill no to the bill.
Yes, you haven't
seen it.
Read out the minister's intent.
Exactly. Yes, I did. And I make sure say bill now or the majority leader. Have you seen the bill?
The introduction.
Have you seen it? Instead of you to take your time and go through and see say okay the minister they cannot
besides wrap up on this one.
Nana, me person me check. No, Nana, I'm here for two. I'm the man.
Now your ticket is ready.
Yes.
And the million chance.
Your ticket is
ticket for the
2024.
Papa,
2024 elections. It's set. And this is only a complete.
I will not see a complete.
We mark for me now. I'm to about.
They say the Napo is confirmed.
Oh, Monsieur Sempe Ekosiisen say I cannot say we say Napo.
This is Namado.
Oh, mine. I think say the final leg no National Council say.
Well, so what
exactly
election no. Bon say easy for all other stations no. Or more compare with the election headquarters the council. They can't. Ukromoti
power. The one better to know said the Bayana, but wouldn't say something, say no, pen for and yeah, my so it's only fair. So it's only fair.
So we are happy. We are happy with what is coming up.
But I've seen people are happy. And you know, are they? Medium is about people's choice. Some of them be some make ball on Dr. Brian Champon, and that is me. People be breeding in them, but I'm narrow too, no. And I'm assessing all my capabilities. And I'm saying, Mubia or dropping it. I'm okay with. And you know,
so Napo Baumia, Professor Jena John Mahama 2024.
Education.
Educating education.
Oh, one year best achievement.
Now we are so
we J&J and now we D&D.
Oh wow.
So D&D.
I see.
D&D is
D&D boy.
Doctor and doctor.
Oh.
So doctors.
And I mentioned and I'm just a D&D.
Doctor Papa Ben.
Oh. Hey. Yeah, man. Yeah, Nukpenu. You see?
Nukpenu.
Oh, where?
Then I'm a cat.
Mameka Semoncho.
Maka then.
Mameka Cho. Dr. Napo. Or a medical doctor.
Oh, Menko.
No.
Doctor.
But oh my honey. Ya say obi be to be afam from
na de oye bia na de oye na yawa na de oye na yawa
oh my honey
twi kasa waka chewa 1 minute so ato
penny for abe na ba na ya menya sa
na menya da to
ma jana na ya mo no ebia o yo hene ba me nana safutu aja no chichiri dinya ase me akonya da me fie
nana ya papa na chini ya
ma me kasa me cho na tie no ni mabakosem oni ni fie me mabakosem ani se me ka kiro me mabakosem ani se prempe the second emra e ko fe yase ntim jakeri ye kun santokwa na be me nana no ye warrior safuti ejan the first enti no ba na ebo tinya sa konwa ma na pempo akonwa tu ejan safutu ejan the first wo na mamre me dadu ne ba woni ni
wo fi ntim jakeri na wo
hwe woni mi okeka me person me kira wo say sa nkunim nya ye di ye no eno ho akonwa ne bode ma na be say
ko asante ama memu
ara be say chose we ye FA janto aba
ena me kya ne papa CPP ono kra che onya problem but enya na me be say
ya wo je se wo mu ade
Nukpenu.
Easy. You do as a mind. Basic commodities to life.
Yeah.
Say the Minister of Trade.
Yeah.
I will be Payema Ghana. On find any on tenancy. No bisa. Obetimi akọ agbogboshi. Afre local market women. He be some say.
Mekoni jeni ni timantu nya adwa.
Yes.
Bayere ni body.
Bibi onam ni die.
Ene meko hu ayi kongo kitwa. Half. Na 20 cedis o. Ene ye 100 cedis.
Na ya.
Oh.
Na mo na mo ka say forward the backwards never. I see before na mo be can same way.
Then
if yes abeko ye chibi o.
Nana ya can about type of buildings.
Yeah.
No, why building contract?
But yefa any Turkey and saying earthquake by Turkey or Maya, some see down the concrete level of buildings. But a whole city dream. Omayini uko krom Kenya si. Netindan bi mu a wona nanu si ye 1999. And then a whole difference to see who dan wakosi o Kenya si me bo aka me se me bo. Because kumewu Gina dan bi hu. Oh. Collins, it's not fair.
And I don't know kumewu. Me
Gina dan say dan way me be career say dan way you see as an independence. But we share dan na ahondi ana sa dan no wo no. And then na AC no ni sa ahondi no. Uko dodo wa ha mi call Ganata ye dormitory na neti dan abronsan e dan si ho ene hu ahondi e wo enti ya dwi na ye nyina atwe fi ye local products na efo say ne usi neti dan we krasini udi bamboo ye we ye krasini enu nti na ye jania ebebo anyina and we are living in a certain mindset and I nyina how again udi ba aduane niemu ye nyina ye nyinu na nka garden die obi afanu fala enti say ye pese ye control pricing in food obi biara ofie make sure say you have a small garden that gives you gives you umeku tomatoes garden eggs okru again me ye nyinu na enim ne ye frɛ no akukɔ foods akukɔ die akukɔ dabo ni sanyama no sometimes uma me ko dwuma ne obeto nchini any insumunam because every time no those local fowls there anye kwa kwashobo bechi bi unu kwashobo why unu kwashobo near so akukọ kono ayesi and then you say influenza and that's influenza e chi nkukọ ya ruo ekrom ha yen yare bene uye muso ekoji aban busua na okoye poultry gbehwe ne WHO a declare influenza na ya be kun akukọ nyina na wakọ enuti na yentimi nye sustainable import production. Ain't for me, every house. And I mean, President Eko can say, under year 10, we encourage every household to continue local production of fowls. Yes, Kobo, Nkukobu, Amankrofu. Nkrasi for we, Omuntiasi. You want to encourage. Oh, my no sinners. See, you no moon crass. Nancy, no can name crasses, Papa. Debut. Okay, because if you want to say, you know, more crassing. Debbie, okay, my chance. You know, moon crassing. Debbie, MPP for you and say, yes, your bar, your policy here to build small hen coops. And crisis, I'm not moody. Because one hen, one household. Who encourage a fear, say, the local production. Najata the end as well. Put on the end. Oh, Uber sorry, Eddie Sika Koshe, Gifanku, I want to meet. Etimi de mesre nyama we nyina no ebetimi bring you back na ye CD depreciation no ye be sustain again hwe omani just one day take a stroll neko ashwari ha neko hwe paddy rice inu no produce ya omunya meal emily paddy rice yeah omunya meal keke emily na ewo ho na ejatimi tom na ahye enti young man like me makwa school makwaje bia 100,000 or bank ako ye rice farm me producing na say me timi mili and bagia then edi me be call the next level of my economic recovery enti nyama na ebe break here back from this currency fluctuation. It is here with us. It is here with us. Now, I buy best song of Wasi Mikai in the late 90s. Ubeti Doma, ne ex. Kosuya. What is wrong? Because another producer there, the production unit there, are closely.
I come from.
Ye nyinu, mimi nyiwo mi share kam. Anopa ebe jina kwa hunim ne ba behwe. Ye behwe glamour farm. Ni car say di young chickens no etwem. Na most of them di twem a ebi mu toto fam na yafa. Na di akofi. Na ye ne omo grow say ebi mu wa na ebi mu anyi. Every morning when you are by the roadside by 6 o'clock, ubenya one pack of nkuko a ya hachi omo yede ba afarewani other farms e whatever.
So mu go kwa brother kon adwuma.
Derbesia.
When I think say we can do it with the leadership that is pragmatic, the leader that is transformational, not the leadership of Ekufuado and Baumia, and not the leadership of Baumia and Napu. These are moribund individuals. They cannot help this country.
It's not true. It's not true.
Ghana, for one is mistake.
Mama
is mistake. Kofi Abon.
In terms of your building infrastructure, Ministry of Works and Housing. What was our windows here? Sliding windows near the. And no can hold any electricity bill.
Of course. Very, very true.
Let me feel saying can ever go back to the days of louvers. And then louvers could be a wooden. Nanka a man from a bamo so kumasia. A fini bebre a louvers.
I would do some sugar.
Oh, but so the you can't afford to know a booze anyway. What the Yiba so that in Framabet, then we reduce the cost of electricity. I brought you a year or more, I went 10 or more. What am I say? Almost a do when a cramp at summertime, I subsidize or more electricity. My dear, you will say. But you hear legislation as a timid shema when you are from water, electricity, and fuel.
No,
we need a legislation.
So I said, they won't give you a man's house. Oh, no. I just said lawyer bar for uncle. Uncle. But you qualify, huh?
Oh, Menko. Send me them or no for.
Okay. So, no, you never lawyer bar for one lawyer about for
I think first vice. Was it no first or second vice? Oh, a very hardworking guy. But the one not there. Na no so omo nyina ya nkrofo a me ya youth organizer no. Na me no omo nyina ya adwuma.
Ba for
na ko na po.
Tino e ho no ka no.
Okay,
what no omo nyina ya adwuma exactly tino e ho there.
Say enya hini.
By election.
Of course, they be
the constitution.
Don't by election.
They announce sir.
Minimum, say what they media.
Look at a lot of messages about.
One may choose one.
Look at Obama 2461.
Everybody.
Bye bye.